Hey, hope you're doing well today. So, first of all, I want to just do some general housekeeping stuff. You can check out my website at bloomingintoyou.com. You can check out my little tiny freebie course that I have there that is at bloomingintoyou.com/freebie, FREEBIE. And if you want to visit my Amazon shop, please do that. It has a lot of items I put on there that I recommend for self-care, for obviously supporting you on your journey in helping you in your body, your mind, your soul, your connections in your life, your relationships. So I have a whole one on like hobbies and family kind of things. So there's like games and books and things you can do with your children or your family or your friends that make you feel good and happy. And then I have other areas like beauty and supplements that I recommend, like vitamins and things. And there's a body one where there's like, bath salts and lots of lotions and things like that just make you feel relaxed and good in your body. There's a lot of books. There's self-help books, there's trauma books, there's spiritual books. There are oracle and tarot cards because I do like to do that too. I think that's fun, and a lot of people like those things. So things like that. So just check it out if you want. It does give me a commission, so I will just be upfront about that. Not trying to be, a billionaire from that or anything, but what it does is it helps me create this kind of content for you and other things I do, and pay for my professional development classes and any marketing, website things that I do, and other things I do in my community and in my office and things like that just help build my business and give you the best that I can give you from myself. So, okay, so much for that. So, the shop is Amazon.com/shop/bloomingintoyou. So, please feel free to check it out if there's anything on there that you like. I do get a very small commission, as I mentioned, but hopefully those kinds of things will be a benefit to you as they have been for me in my journey. So, okay. What I want to talk to you about is my health coaching. So health coaching is a part of my trauma coaching, which doesn't seem like it would make sense, but it makes a lot of sense because our bodies, minds, and souls are all connected. And when we have trauma, often our health is impacted. So whether that's weight issues that we have, eating disorders, lack of movement, wanting to exercise, or on the extreme, like over-exercising, anorexia, things like that, where we have just like disordered eating and body dysmorphia, or we have addictive habits. Like I said, the emotional eating or binge eating, we have maybe drinking and smoking and things like that. Even gambling and sex addiction, all those things are all related to trauma. So once we heal the trauma, often my clients want to do other kinds of healing, and they will often want to do healing around their bodies. They want to feel healthy in their bodies. They want to look good. They want to be lighter. They just want to be healthier, right? They want to get over the things that have stood in their way for so long in life, and feel good, feel better. Like they're already on this new pathway of feeling good in terms of they don't really have the limiting beliefs that kept them feeling like they're not good enough anymore, or unworthy or unlovable. And so now they want to prove to themselves that they actually do feel better. And often that leads to health. Sometimes it leads to career and finances, or like a connection with something greater than themselves, which are all other areas that I help with. But a big one is our bodies, right? We want to feel sexy. We want to feel happy. We want to feel lighter. We want to just be healthier in general, especially as we're getting older. And if we are in the middle of our lives and we're finally overcoming those traumatic situations, and the limiting beliefs and shame that we've carried for so long, often it's time then, what can I do now to feel even better and to be really unstuck and to feel confident and like calm and happy and like put myself out there and finally feel like I can be myself in my life for the first time. It's amazing. So often that is like body stuff because we want to just feel good, right? And be healthy. So that's a big part of my coaching, and it's actually where I started in my coaching. My graduate degree is in healthcare communication, and before that I did PR and advertising, marketing, writing in the healthcare field. So I have a lot of my interest in life is in health anyway. So I educate patients around my writing and in coaching, and just generally I try to help people, like with medications, like if a doctor prescribes a procedure or a medication, if the patient doesn't really understand what it means when the doctor's talking, because sometimes the healthcare professionals may say the words that are kind of big for us to understand, and we as people want to seem smart around doctors and nurses, right? So we act like we understand what they're saying, but if we didn't go to medical school or nursing school or something like that, we don't know medical terminology just off the tops of our heads. Most of us don't know medical terminology like that. So we can get confused, and then that leads to really detrimental problems for people, especially older people who have to take a lot of medications. There can be a lot of confusion around that, and that can lead to a much worse illness and often death if they do not take their medications as they're supposed to take them. So my job as a patient educator would be to help the patients understand what they're getting into and what they're taking, as well as maybe helping the physicians or the nurses or medical staff to be able to relay it in a more lay term, plain language kind of way. So I have to know a lot about medicine, not a ton. I mean, not like everything, obviously. I'm not a doctor or a nurse, but I have to study up on these things in order to write articles and to be able to educate. So I have a lot of healthcare background, and my job as a health coach is to fit into a very small and also important place in the healthcare industry in order to help patients be supported and understand and create new habits around health, so that when you go back to your doctor or nurse practitioner or PA or naturopath, whoever, you'll have better health outcomes. You won't have as many chronic illnesses because we will have changed your lifestyle, given you new habits so you stay healthier. So that's my job as a health coach. So if you just want health coaching, we can do that. Often the reasons we don't lose weight and we don't move forward is based on not just trauma necessarily, but our limiting beliefs. The things we were raised to believe about ourselves in terms of, some people can't lose weight because if I lose weight and I'm the most beautiful woman in the world, it'll make other women jealous. It'll make men want me, and I don't want them to want me because I don't want to be, that woman. Or I can't get off the couch and exercise because I'd rather be on TikTok, or you just get stuck in these ruts of what's the point? I mean, I have so much weight to lose. Who cares? I mean, it's going to take me forever. And so what I do is I help you create little tiny successful action steps toward habits that can then when you feel successful, you want to do more of it. So we just build on, and it happens very quickly. It's not like we do this for a long time. We just, within between 8 and 12 sessions is usually what my clients need, and we're talking 2 or 3 months, where you're building new habits. You're getting rid of the limiting beliefs. You're building new habits toward what you really want to be doing in your life, and then I set you free. You're gone. You need me, call me, but you don't. I make sure that you're the expert of your own life and own life experience, and you feel very comfortable, flying away, a little birdie. That's kind of my goal with my coaching, is you don't need me. I work myself out of a job pretty quick, okay? So that's what's the beauty about the coaching, is it does not last forever. It lasts for a certain amount of time, and then you go. And in the meantime, you're learning, your brain quickly adjusts to the new normal of, now we walk every day. Now we eat protein at every meal, or whatever that means. And so we work on that stuff. And also the beliefs that you had about not being worthy or not being lovable or being too lazy are a thing of the past, because they weren't true anyway. You just were given that information when you were little, and it never was true. So, okay, if you need me, please find me. I'd love to help you, and it's a fun process. It's a very positive process. It's not heavy and hard. It can be a little bit at first, but it's not. It's really quick. It's a quick process. I love seeing by sessions 3 and 4, my clients like just smiling, and they look different. They're walking differently. They're carrying themselves differently. It's a miraculous thing for me to see, and it touches my heart, because all I really want for us in the world is to be happy and to be healthy. It's very simple in terms of what I want for people. I mean, if I could wave a magic wand, I would give everyone that, but luckily I have a magic coaching hat. No, I don't, but and I can help with that part. When you're ready to do that work, it goes very quickly. So, okay, I hope that helps. Have a good one. Bye.